I'm here in downtown Calgary, a city whose commercial real estate is now about 30% vacant. But what does that look like? Let's head up this elevator in this downtown office building and take a look. Empty, empty. We have a tenant here, empty, and empty. Well, the office towers might be almost empty, but the city is still full of people. So let's go talk to the average Calgarian to see how this oil crisis is affecting them. Now, have you ever seen anything like this since you've been here working in Calgary? And how big of a drop or a crisis is this?
It's massive. I started in 1998 when the price of oil was $9. It seemed at that time pretty dire, but as a young man, didn't really understand it. So I think now, it's terrifying. It's terrifying for families. It's terrifying for every oil and gas worker. It's really terrifying for Canada because we are a driver, an economic driver.
Prior to 2014, parking was really difficult to get. The lineups at the Tim Hortons were, 10, 15 minutes long. Any kind of service industry, you could see that it was busy and vibrant. And then shortly after 2015 and on, you can find parking anywhere. The lineups are not as long. So that does sound great, but it's a direct result of kind of where the economy's gone after the oil crash of 2014.
We don't actually need Ottawa's sympathy, we need Ottawa's full attention.
Now, the Alberta government is cutting the production right now. They're talking about rail cars. Are these solutions or just Band-Aids?
In my opinion, I think they're just Band-Aids. I think the real answer, if we're going to be going down the road of boosting Alberta's economy or Canada's economy in the oil and gas sector, is to focus on pipelines.
Right, what's got to get done?
Pipelines, refinery. I would say government change wouldn't hurt. I think it's important for Eastern Canada and even the folks in Vancouver to understand it's important for everybody to have this resource to market and to Tidewater. And until we can get it to Tidewater or down into another market somehow, all of us are going to pay for it.
The economic situation in Alberta is bleak. This is what a downtown parkade looks like on a typical workday. It's clearly going to take some bold political action to hopefully turn things around. Incidentally, Premier Rachel Notley and the Honourable Jason Kenney both declined to interview when Context reached out to them.